Oh yeah, I already went on one of my days off. I played Brooklyn today, and I'm on the 76ers. I hope we can get
It's
a
the
win.
2K Sports pregame show.
That's right, it's here, the official start of the new NBA season. I'm Ernie Johnson, excited to be here once again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith for another go-around. We'll watch the Brooklyn Nets in this one as they go up against the Philadelphia 76ers. For Philadelphia, they're fired up and ready to get going with a fresh new season. Game 1 being on the road may make it a bit more difficult, but Coach during the press conference prior to the game said it will not affect their strategy tonight. Clearly, he's got his guys pumped up and ready for the challenge. And here we are, opening night of the new NBA season. Every club at this point can be optimistic. Some teams just looking to make the playoffs, others with much higher aspirations, Kenny.
Yeah, well, some people would say that you can start with a clean slate.
He sounds so serious.
But then certain people are saying we're building off of last year. So this is a continuation. But whatever happened last year.
Yeah, okay, I get it. So my guy's is 78 overall now. In new clothes, new shoes. So he'll be fine. Let's go.
Welcome everyone to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here.
It's his first game in the second season. So okay, good thing I upgraded my defense.
Nets trail by 12. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Noel and Embiid patrol the paint together inside. Kendall Marshall out there with Freak, and it's Covington in at the 3 slot.
Come on.
There's the pick. Johnson from outside. The shot's good. Vasquez making the play. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
His speed should be
Set him
good.
up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that
and he
the
should make
defender
most of the
didn't
shots.
do his job as well as he could have.
Freak dishes to Noel. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No one near him.
Make it.
That's good. Marshall's got his first points of the night.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger. Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Covington passes to Noel. It's stolen by Vasquez.
Come on.
Outside Jack. 55 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Come on.
And here's Vasquez.
Finally.
Looking for his first basket still in this one. No good from Bargnani. Philadelphia leading by 11.
Let's go.
Here's Peters. Rebound by Vasquez.
Really?
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game.
Did I get moved into shooting guard?
How that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't see.
Because usually they pass me the ball.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Covington kicks to Noel. And the shot falls short
This guy
time.
did a good bounce out on me.
Outside Jack. The 3.
Miss.
Shot misses. And so the first quarter is in the books. 76ers lead by 9. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And guys, what's your
Let's go.
And the new group in for the Nets. Spates checked in for Lopez. Bargnani comes in for Thomas Robinson. Joe
I can't
Johnson,
tell if
he's
he's
checked
wearing
in for
those
Thaddeus Young.
Jordans. Nope.
And Jarrett Jack has subbed in for Rasul Butler. Johnson is out there with Bargnani. Then there's Maurice Spates.
I'm gonna have to
Then it's Vasquez.
equip
and
those
it's Jack
Jordans
in
that
at the
I
point.
bought.
So that's the Nets 5.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
The 76ers leading by 7. Here's Peters.
Yeah, when you do
And
that,
takes
I'm
one
just
up
gonna
and
do that.
powers it through. Well, everyone knows that Freak is a product of New York, and whenever he is here playing, his family always
Usually
makes
on
the
full
effort
court
Clark, to come
presses,
out
I
and see
just
him play.
don't
Yeah, you
give.
can always find his mom and dad, Kevin, somewhere in the stands when he plays in New York, and that's understandable. They've supported his journey from where it started to where he is now and continue to help him along the way.
Johnson kicks to Jack, so it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make
Let's
sure that
go.
pass didn't reach its target.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close.
Hey, we're wearing the same shoes.
Ladies and gentlemen, go!
Now let's try to get this one.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. You know, Jahlil Okafor has been exceptional here, guys.
Just a dominating performance in the post by him so far.
Please don't tell me
Checked in for
we're
Brooklyn.
losing.
Bargnani comes in for Johnson.
Well, the comeback hopes are out the window now. I think it's safe to say.
Yeah, it's a done deal. It's wrap
Nice.
time for this group.
Taking a look at the 76ers. Peters.
I only
in a
got like
shooting
4
guard.
minutes.
Embiid is out there with Okafor. Then it's Kendall Marshall. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, we did it.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
He just put me out
And so it's
again.
Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as Clark, they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
Yep.
He gave me 4
The
minutes.
2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's move on
Yeah,
to our
poor. I
Jordan
did
Player
so
of the
poor.
Game.
He had a very nice night from the field tonight, shooting over 50%. That smooth, soft touch was working for him tonight. No matter how tight the D played him, he was still shooting it right in their face.
Wasn't me.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're
Oh,
just
Thaddeus
getting
Young.
started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Ken
4 minutes. On the bright side, I didn't get any turnovers.
How much blame do you place on your teammates after not finding a way to pull out a win?
Why are his eyes like that?
Good try, but I ain't falling into that trap. But to simplify your question, we didn't do what we had to do to win the game. Simple as that. And that's on every single one of us. Not me, not the rest of my teammates, everyone. And we'll figure out what we need to do to keep that from happening next time. End of story.
We lost by
Are you
1
getting the
point.
ball as much as you'd like out there?
No, but I'm not going to tell them that.
That kind of thing doesn't matter to me. As long as we're winning games, I don't care how much I have the ball in my hands. I really don't. The team comes first. You know that.
You went through a lot last year as you got acclimated to being in the NBA. And then you went through a tough time in the offseason with the death of your childhood friend Victor. Can you explain your mindset to us as you try to move forward this season?
You're right. It's definitely been a challenging year. My rookie season, it all seems like a blur now. And losing Vic, that was one of the hardest things I've ever dealt with in my life. But I'm here now, in a great situation for me to grow my game and my focus on the game of basketball. 100%, 10 times 10. And I'm gonna do whatever I can to bring this team a championship. But that's all I got. Thank you.
That was well said.